What's going on YouTube? This is the Rant here again. This is my second and final video for today. And this is going to be a part 2 video on my Onision rant, which I did last year, I think. Probably last year, a couple months ago, when I still had the mask when it was painted. It still is painted. I mean, it's down there, but whatever. But yeah, Onision. So everybody pretty much knows who Onision is, but if you don't know, I'll sum it up to who he is the best way I can. So Onision is basically this manipulative jerk who basically says that meat eaters are so-called murderers. And just recently, he wrote, sorry, tongue time. He wrote a book called Stones to Abigail, and it's actually one of the worst books anybody has ever read. And that's what the reviews tell me. Hell, you can even watch the video by some guy 827. Make sure you subscribe to him. Even the dude says that it's bad. And it's basically just everything Onision loves to exploit and talk about. And Onision just loves talking about rape, cutters, suicide, emos, and the whole enchilada. This guy loves shock value. And he manipulates everybody. He even manipulated his previous wife, Shiloh, because she tried to get a job. And he said, why can't she just be like this, assisting to his videos and stuff? Then, of course, the stupid girl did it. And the dude basically manipulates girls who are fresh out of high school. Yes, like on their way to college, like just graduating the 12th grade. He loves exploiting those types. And the dude doesn't know, he doesn't know how to take responsibility for his actions, such as killing a turtle. Yes, the dude killed a turtle and he ran over a deer, and then he blames the deer. Now, everybody knows that the guy can't take up for his own actions and stuff. You know the dude can't be responsible. And what's scary about him lacking any responsibility for his actions is that the guy brought a kid into the world. Yes, he has brought in the spawn of Satan in this world. So don't even call Ozzy Osbourne the ultimate sin. Call Onision the ultimate sin. And his fan base is worse than PewDiePie's. And when I say worse, they're worse than PewDiePie's or Markiplier's. No offense to Markiplier fans, because I'm pretty sure none of you do what everybody says you do. But back to the subject. This guy just loves exploiting cutters. He's made so much videos on it, especially especially on his Onision Speaks channel. He has done a lot of videos on cutters, and a lot of them which he took down and uploaded onto his stupid Onision Archive channel, which I wouldn't check out because it's basically just worse older content than his so-called newer ones. Now, I'm Nimin. I used to be a fan of this guy from July to December 2014 until I finally realized that the dude is just some sociopathic prick. And basically when it comes to him talking about women that are against feminism, he honestly doesn't know what he's talking about. And you can even see that in the official Ghost and the Guitarist thing, like the official GATG. His channel will be in the description below. Subscribe to him. Even he has done videos on them. And Onision doesn't even know anything about gun laws in general, too. And I also like to point out the fact that the guy just, oh my god. And he even made one video on his Uh-Oh Bro channel that was so sick. A 9/11 fail video. Yes, this bastard did a 9/11 fail video. That's going to be in the link in the description, too. This guy profited off a worldwide, well, basically a well-known tragedy. Yes, he profited off of 9/11 and joked about it. Yes, and his fan base defends him every time he does something cancerous. Every time he does this one fuck up, they always defend this guy. and always shower him with with like compliments saying, "Oh my God, he's so cute. He's just shaking," because his demographic is basically idiot emo girls who are probably 13 to 16 and will probably never get out of their little so-called emo-ish phase because it's just a white girl thing. Not trying to be racist because it really is just a white girl thing. I mean, I'm telling the truth, it is. But yeah, and honestly, the dude just hates meat eaters, and he's always saying, "Hey, people who eat meat are murderers." You can't be a murderer for eating meat because you do need to eat meat to live. This dude is a even dumber preachy vegan than Freely the Banana Girl, and Freely Banana Girl is basically worse than him. I might add at veganism, and also I think at one point that little faggot Onision tried to start his own religion. Yes, his own religion. Ugh. Imagine if it actually succeeded. And plus, the dude. Sorry. And plus, and let me get back on the subject about his book. His book, oh god, it's like a pretentious, no, it's like an overly pretentious 17-year-old emo kid who's basically an outcast to everybody, even by his own parents, and he thinks that he knows this shit. That is the mindset of the book, and basically the book is basically about some stupid kid with this astronomical god complex who thinks that everything around him is just some stereotype that you see in all those dumb high school movies. And he does everything he can to get into the pants of this girl called Abigail, who has been, let's see, the girl is 15 years old in the book, and she's been basically raped and abused at 15 and even gang raped. Yes, all of this stuff is basically what the dude talks about, and he claims that the book is so called what describes him. So, yes, you could tell by just reading the book about what type of sick, twisted person he is. And it doesn't make no sense. And honestly, this dude is just so bad. He even debated a sock. Yes, it was his so-called little satire on Mr. Repsion called Mr. Rep Sock. I don't know what it was called. I think it was, but oh god. And about Shiloh again. Oh yeah, and if you are an Onision fan, let me just ask you this. So you think that he's a good guy because he made a video showing his previous ex having a mental breakdown and not helping her at all whatsoever and profiting off of her having a mental breakdown. You think he's a good guy? You really think that she was just acting? No, she wasn't acting. She was really having a mental breakdown. And to top it all off, she forgot 3 years of her life with him. And thank God, because I feel so sorry for I don't know what she does. Her activity is basically just unknown or whatever, just idle. I don't know because I just showed up late about this stuff. But just, oh my god, he's the worst person you can ever imagine. Hell, he even compares him having to pay Shiloh like alimony. He compares alimony to slavery. And when I mean slavery, I'm talking about like what black slavery. He compares it to that, saying, "Hey, slaves had free warm meals and free beds." No, no, they were whipped constantly. They were whipped and killed. And they risked their lives to escape so we can get the freedom that we have. It took a lot. So I don't think that comparing alimony to slavery is dumb. I mean, what next? Are you going to compare welfare to 401ks, asshole? This dude is basically worse than let's see. He's worse than Pat Robertson. And thank God the dude isn't one of those stupid conservative Christians because that would make his ego way worse. And the dude has a massive ego. His ego is basically much bigger than Jesus. His ego. Don't mean to pull a John Lennon by saying that, if you know what I'm saying. But honestly, this dude is just so bad. Just so bad. Just watch so much videos and you'll know. So this is the rank. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. New video will be out in a couple days, and fuck Onision and his fans.